running and jumping towards a sploder, using the ability and just making it drop that flask, that bomb, that cake without igniting it. That made me so silly hyped that I've been spending all day trying to replicate it. Hello guys, hello guys, hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Fortnite videos. We're going to be looking into the Walloper. Oh yes we are. And I had a very interesting start out with it, but unfortunately I was unable to replicate that odd but very interesting thing that I hoped I had discovered with the Walloper. I thought this was the new constructor tool to like manage sploders so that we could deal with them melee style without having them ignite their propane flasks, but unfortunately I could not. This here is how it looked perk wise for me.
You must be very patient.
And it's a pretty interesting thing. It snares things, deals more damage to snared things, gives you some damage reduction on the cost for the heavy attack, and then it has physical element and damage resistance. So I figured I'm just boosting everything up towards the epic tier, going legendary style with one of these. Again, I haven't been grinding my epic perk up because I don't really have anything that I feel is really awesome that I want to go full crazy legendary style with yet. But with this setup here, I managed to do around 82,000 while critting with the Walloper. Of course, power level 130 Sunbeam with power level 130 heroes. So that was like pretty cool. So bought it, have had it in my armory for a few weeks I think without really looking more into it because we have had so many crazy cool things going on. Of course, I was looking into how do I want to evolve this, do I want to go shadow shot, do I want to go obsidian with it, and I figured this was like a jump towards something stunned kind of thing, so yeah, I went shadow shot with it for even more impact and even more damage. And I know the attack speed is a thing, and I probably should have gone obsidian with this to get an even faster attack speed on it because it is a pretty slow weapon. But if you're using the new mythic constructor, then he kind of makes up for it, so I felt it was okay. But one of the things this weapon has been most hyped for is like the traveling options, and as you can see, they are something you need to practice a little bit with. When you right click with this weapon, you jump, you leap, and you slam down, dealing damage in an area, so you can use it to travel some distance. But this is a greatly bugged weapon feature. As you're going to be seeing in this video, sometimes it deals damage with this option and mostly it really doesn't, so you need to learn how to hit it, how to really have the husks positioned for this ability to work, which in itself makes the weapon a little bit meh. And then we have the hitbox. So as you can see here, slamming onto a husk that is falling down means that you deal no damage, and again jumping to a smasher, dealing no damage. So I feel like the weapon is broken, but not in the good way. The cool thing about it though is that it is a hardware melee weapon, which means that these kinetic features on it are going to be triggering each time you crit, and that is pretty crazy because you can actually crit multiple times with this weapon because you have a broad swing and you can jump onto like a huge cluster of opponents. So the damage output on it is pretty crazy. It's a very, very interesting constructor weapon for the new mythic constructor. And like I said, I've been spending an entire day fooling around with this weapon, trying to replicate the sploder dropping propane cake flask kind of thing with no luck whatsoever. And I've been trying like so many things with it as a standalone weapon, which is something I like to test it out, you know, just using that weapon alone. It works. I can complete my missions and power level 100 with it. I can take out blasters, sploders, takers, you know, smashers, elemental smashers, everything with it. So it is good enough, and the stun locking options with it is like really amazing. I also tried to use it as an outlander, like can I use it like this? And as you can see, no. So the testing I've been doing with this weapon is pretty extensive, and what does it summarize to? Should you buy this weapon? No. You shouldn't. I mean, it's a fun weapon. I like the right click jump option thing with it, and if you want to go with the new mythic constructor, it is a fun combo for sure. It is cheap to buy in terms of gold, but I don't feel that the leveling up schematic experience points and evolution materials are worth it. So if you're not a collector, I would say steer free from this weapon really. So anyway guys, that was pretty much what I had to share in this video. I hope you enjoyed. As always, thank you very much for watching.
I really can't leave without it.